Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic. Venus retrograde has finally begun. So I figured, why don't we do a reading on a extremely popular celebrity couple right now? And that is Tom Holland and Zendaya. So they're both in that movie, Spider-Man, which, to be honest with you, don't ask me about it because the last Spider-Man I saw was with Tobey Maguire. And if I saw Spider-Man once, I saw it enough. I'm good, girl. It is what it is. I'm not going to go into it, but whatever. If y'all enjoy it, cool. It's not for me. Anyways, I'm going to do a reading on their relationship. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought Tom Holland was one of the girls. So, I'm not trying to be funny. When people were telling me they were in a relationship, I thought they were joking because this entire time, I thought he was one of us. Because I saw that video of him was it him when he was dancing with Umbrella to Rihanna with the heels and shit? So I was like, oh, he's one of us. But apparently he's not, and now I look stupid. So whatever. But yeah, him and Zendaya are apparently dating, and so I'm going to do a reading on it. All alleged for entertainment purposes only, and let's get started. Okay, so Zendaya on the left, and he'll be on the right. Uh-oh. Y'all gonna be mad at me. Okay. Remember, this is all alleged for entertainment purpose only. I'm not trying to ruin nobody's nothing, and things are subject to change, and maybe they can figure it out. But do I think that this relationship is in a good place? No, I do not. The Four of Wands is reversed. So the Four of Wands is like an environment. It's like home and family. And when it's reversed, it's like being uncomfortable. Zendaya is looking for comfort. And I think Zendaya is looking for someone to build a family with, or to feel like family. I'm not sure if she comes from a family issues or whatever, or I know she was a child star, so I'm not shocked if maybe that's what it is. But there's definitely some part of her that is looking for a home. And I think she's also looking for a home in terms of her career. She's kind of a jack of all trades, master of none right now. And I think for her, she's trying to kind of find her semblance of, identity. And so I think for her, in terms of relationship, security definitely looks like the biggest draw when it comes to relationship, when it comes to life, and so she's just kind of trying to find something consistent. I also think that there's a part of her that has a habit of creating chaos without meaning to. So I am a little bit worried about that when it comes to dating for her. I think sometimes she has an obsession with keeping things in a row. I think she's a Virgo, so it's not shocking, and keeping things perfect. But then when it falls apart, it's like kind of chaos. And sometimes trying to keep the calm creates more chaos than allowing the normal chaos, if that makes sense. It's like sometimes she can make it worse. And that's what the Nine of Wands is, making things worse before it get better. Now, the Nine of Wands is between them, which is not a great card. The Nine of Wands is, again, a card of things getting worse before they get better. It's like shitstorms and chaos. So between them is a very volatile connection. So yes, we do see lots of passion and energy and fun and vibrance, but sometimes things burn a little bit too hot to handle with the Nine of Wands. So am I an advocate for this connection? I mean, the Nine of Wands is usually a huge hurdle. The Six of Pentacles is what he showed up as. I don't like that card. So the reason I don't like that card is because if she wants stability and she's used to no stability, and he shows up as unstable, which is what the Six of Pentacles reverse is, I'm concerned. So the Six of Pentacles is like contracts reversed. So breaking of contracts, breaking of things. I mean, technically you could maybe read that as like, PR stunt. The thing is I can't really tell. It's hard to read a direct PR stunt with celebrities because unfortunately, even in real relationships, celebrities over exaggerate for attention because at the end of the day, celebrities are just like us. They need attention. So, it's really difficult to say one way or the other. What I will tell you though is the Six of Pentacles is someone who is not accountable for their actions and unreliable. Now, I'm not saying he's cheating. All I'm saying is the Six of Pentacles reverse is a card that I pulled for people who say one thing and do another, break commitments, do what they want to do. It's also someone who's money motivated or success motivated. So when the Six of Pentacles is reversed, it's like breaking of contracts, getting rid of things. So for me, I think that Tom really likes the spotlight, and I think that Tom is going to enjoy the popularity and success. And I don't see him as someone that should be settling down or in a serious relationship, because I don't think he's the type to resist temptations. And I also see him as someone that's extremely business motivated and is very much trying to become the next big name. To me, it reminds me of like the next Bradley Cooper, the next Channing Tatum. Like, he has his eyes set on bigger prizes. So I am a little bit concerned about the narrative that's being pushed. I think for him, he's very image based. So I think for him, he's going to say and do the things that he needs to do to look like the all-American good guy, or like, the great, good guy. Like, it's giving me like, I want America to love me. I want to be the perfect American person, which is funny because I'm not even sure. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyways, he basically just wants to sell movies, and he knows he needs to be a certain type of person to sell movies. So I'm not sure if maybe she's in on that, or if she's going to be in for a rude awakening with that. But for him, it's completely image based, which is kind of funny because, as I said before, it's like trying to appeal to the biggest demographic. And I'm pretty sure he's not from America, which is what's making this even funnier to me, because he has this image of what's like the American public loves. And I don't think it's 100% accurate. So it's just kind of really funny to me. Anyways, Knight of Pentacles inconsistency is again. So once again, I'm just not seeing the relationship you guys are seeing. I'm not saying it's a terrible connection. All I'm saying is I don't think that he's going into his decisions as starry-eyed and lover-boyed as he's pretending. And I know he's extremely charming, so a lot of people are probably charmed by him and starry-eyed, but he is a Gemini, and as a Gemini, I can warn you that we can charm the fuck out of anyone. And remember, we don't listen to what a Gemini says, watch what they do. So Ace of Swords is opportunities, and the Seven of Wands reverse. Once again, I see him being unattractive to people, not getting what he wants, and all of a sudden that's going to change. The Seven of Wands reverse, which means I wasn't an underdog before. I wasn't able to get the things that I wanted. I wasn't able to achieve the things that I wanted. And now he's going to. So with his success, he's going to have a lot of decisions to make. And right now, I'm going to be honest, if you were to tell me that, because I know there's rumors like he wants to settle down, bullshit, I don't buy it. I think he's saying he's doing that because he's supposed to say that, but I think deep down he doesn't want to. And I think if you were to give him a golden opportunity or tell him, do you want to have babies, he would choose the golden opportunity, which he should. But I'm saying this is not a connection that I personally would be like, oh my God, they're like perfect for each other, they're super in love. No, for me, this is someone, and again, I don't know how privy Zendaya is to this, but from what I'm seeing, he's someone that's like, girl, I need to be the most successful person. I need to do what, I need to look perfect and this, that, the other. Now, again, I know the stans are going to come and attack me because the Tom Holland stans are massively delusional and they believe everything he says and does, girl, and they keep coming for me, but it is what it is. And if you don't like it, click the X button. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is upright, the Two of Cups is upright, and the Five of Cups. Once again, lots of money to be made in this relationship, lots of opportunities because we're together. Now, the Two of Cups tells me that they do have good chemistry and they do get along. The Five of Cups, though, tells me there's no emotional fulfillment between the two of them. I'm just not seeing it, which worries me because I just don't think, I'm worried that Zendaya doesn't realize this. Hopefully she's aware of what's going on, but my concern is that I just don't see the emotional impact. I actually don't see an emotional connection at all. So again, remember, we're dealing with actors. Actors are professional liars and they're really good at charming and pretending to be some way. Now, I'm not saying he's a bad person. All I'm saying is I don't think his priorities are love and romance. And to be honest with you, if I was him, they wouldn't be either. Girl, get your bag, get your success. But again, we're looking at the Three of Swords. It's a heartbreak card. That's a breakup card. So, I mean, are they on the right track right now? No. Do I hope that they get on the right track? Sure, I would love for them to work out. I absolutely would. But they're going to need to have some really serious discussions about what they want to do in their careers. And I'm going to be honest with you. I just feel like Zendaya is not going to give up anything anyways. So she doesn't seem the type to be like, oh, I just want to stay home and make babies. No, she's not giving that. She's giving, I'm probably going to be more successful than you and you're going to get insecure about it. That's what she's giving. The 10 of Wands, the burden, the 9 of Swords is stress, which I also think is going to be a problem between the two of them. I think there's going to be competitive energy because once again, like I just said, I think Zendaya has the potential to be bigger than him. And so there is a little bit of a concern. And I think there's a part of him that's almost like downplaying her. I think that's another motivation. It's like, let's downplay her a little bit because like I want to get ahead. Like it's a little like I'm going to be the breadwinner. Like I'm sorry, I don't buy his little act. I'm sure he's cute and fun and charming. I'm sure the sex is good, but I just don't buy the act, girl. I don't. Does he have mommy issues? Empress reverse. I'm not sure. 4 of Cups is apathy and 8 of Cups. Dude, I don't see the emotional connection between the two of them. I don't see it. I just don't see it. The way I don't see it, Zendaya, you better not be getting used, girl. I just don't see him caring. I think that Tom thinks that he has feelings for people, and I think that Tom thinks that he likes people, but it's because Tom is starry-eyed, and Tom just like is like, oh my God, there's so much attention. Look how much attention we get together. Of course I'm obsessed with you. Of course I love you. We get so much attention together. That's not love, bitch. The fuck? The Tower is reversed. The Page of Wands is upright, and the Emperor is reversed, which is a loss of control. The Tower is restructuring from drama, and the Page of Wands. First of all, how they started was messy as hell. I don't care what anybody says. There had to be some mess how they started. I don't know if someone was, excuse me, it's the truth. I don't know if someone was talking to someone else or dating someone else or fucking someone else and then they got together. There was some sort of mess about how they started, and you start off the way you end. So there's a little bit of mess there. I just don't buy this. I don't buy the storybook romance, and it's sad because I want to. And I actually don't think they're like if I were to look at this couple, they're a little bit odd paired, but like it's cute. You're like, oh, cute, like two people who like don't belong together or get together. It's cute, but I just don't see the feelings. That's what's missing is the emotions, the compassion, the love, the understanding. This man is so starry-eyed. Oh my God, he's in love with love. For those of you that are obsessed with YouTube, you know whose energy it just clicked. He reminds me of Colleen Ballinger's ex, who's like a theater major and is in love with the idea of love. That's literally what it's giving. Oh my God, it just clicked. I'm like, why is this energy so familiar? Because it's that energy. He is so obsessed with the idea of it that he's acting the part because he's an actor rather than feeling it. That's what it is. Because the Chariot is reversed, which is not making any progress. The 7 of Pentacles is like laziness and comfortability, and the Hangman is reversed. It's like, this is in front of me, and I already know what to do. We already acted in a show together, and I don't want to let this go because it's easy. He's a little more strategic than I'd like. Why do I not see his feelings? The King of Cups is reversed. Ooh. There's a dude that has been trying to get at Zendaya for a long time. Who is this? Wait a minute. 3 of Wands is a third person, and the King of Cups, it's a potential water sign, but it's also someone that's emotionally unavailable, which makes me think that she's obsessed with men who are emotionally unavailable. Can't relate, girl. She intimidated the fuck out of him, and she intimidates the fuck out of him. Queen of Swords. She intimidates him hardcore. He is scared of her, girl. She's pushed him away before. The 4 of Swords says he thinks that either she's already rejected him because he didn't have his shit together, and she was like, you don't have your shit together, get away from me. Or he thinks she'll reject him, and the Sun is reversed, which means that he doesn't want to step on relationship toes, and he wants her to be happy, but they're still in contact, or they will be in contact, because the Magician is a message. The Page of Cups, I'm familiar with you, and the 9 of Pentacles in terms of relationship. There's another person here. Not the bisexual and bi-curious card. The 2 of Swords and the Temperance card. It's someone she worked with for sure. It's someone she worked with. Has to be. The Two of Swords is like a separation from them. The Temperance is a break. So I don't know if it's someone that was on a show with her and then they stopped the show, or if they were supposed to be on something together and then it fell apart, or if they were close at one point and then they fell apart. I don't know her tea. All I know is it's just someone that didn't get what they wanted and that she separated from. The Three of Cups, they're very jealous though. Very jealous. And I think that they've talked shit about Tom before, or they will. Maybe a social media post. They do not like Miss Tom, honey. The Ace of Pentacles is money and the Lover's card's reverse. They are the type of person to be like, Tom Holland is with you for money. Tom Holland is with you for fame. He don't love you. That's what this person is like. They're like, this guy is using you. That's what this person is saying. Not Zendaya being literally fought over. I kind of love that for her, actually. Who's that? Wait, there's a girl here too. Queen of Cups, King of Wands reverse, World reverse. There's a girl here as well that's interested in Tom. Oh my God. There's a girl that he either hooked up with or wanted to hook up with before Zendaya that he's still in contact with and he shouldn't be. Knight of Swords reverse, Strength card reverse, Five of Swords. Petty issues. She's messaging him to spite Zendaya because she thinks it's funny that he's talking to her still. The Knight of Swords, impure intentions, which means you should know better. And the Strength card is vulnerability. I just knocked the diva thing over. Shocker. Bitch, you know better. Grow up. The Death card and the High Priestess. You're trusting the wrong people. This girl thinks it's funny and she wants to get back at Zendaya. She thinks it's funny. She thinks it's funny. Potential water sign, but it doesn't matter. It just means she's emotionally invested. And the King of Wands is reverse, which makes me think that she's like, you think you're hot shit? Damn, this is messy. This is a lot messier than I thought. Something is off about this relationship, girl. You know, I just think that they're well, I don't think they're that young, actually. I don't know, girl. I just think that he is in this space of like, I got to do what I got to do to make the perfect image. And I'm just worried about her buying that. Girl, let me tell you something, Zendaya. If you ever watch this, I doubt she will. Let me tell you something. Just watch the actions, check the text messages, girl, and see what his motivations are. Because my concern is he's not feeling his feelings. I don't care if he tells you he loves you. I don't care if he tells you he's feeling his feelings. He's not feeling them just yet. He's on a high. To me, he's like high. It's like someone who just like took a hit, girl. Like he's high out of his mind on like the fame and the attention and the success. And he's Spiderman and he shots web. And I just don't want you to get caught in it, girl. So hopefully she's aware of this, but if she's not, just pay close attention. Now, do I think he's a bad person? No. I told you, I think he loves the idea of fame. I think he's in love with the idea of love. I think that he's doing what he thinks he should be doing. I do not think that he's malicious. I don't think he's trying to hurt people. I genuinely just don't think he understands. He's the type of person that will do anything for love and affection, the type of person who will do anything for attention. That's what he is. He's the type of guy that if he was in your friend group, he would take one shot, pretend to be super drunk and start taking his clothes off and dancing and making everyone laugh. Like he just craves it. So it's hard with people like that because when they crave constant attention, it's really difficult because you never really know where they're going to end up. So that's what I see. Now I know the Tom stands are going to come for me. Whatever, you were coming for me for so long and forced me to do this reading. So here it is. You're going to come for me after it. I don't really know much about him. But I don't hate him and I don't hate her. Do I think that they belong together? Probably not, but I ain't mad at it if they are, because girl, who cares? They'll have a great time. Everyone will talk about them. They'll be the talk of the town for a little bit. And if they break up, they break up. If they figure it out, I'm even more happy that they figured it out, got on the same page, and lived happily ever after. But if they didn't, oh well, they're both hot, sexy, and talented, and they'll find better people anyways. We ain't worried about it. Okay, if you like that, make sure you tip. There's a link to my bio down below. Follow me, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite. I do these live on Twitch. Y'all need to stop saying shit in my comments, talking about some, I want to see you shuffle the cards as the other. Hello, go watch my Twitch. I do these live. All right, until next time, bye guys.